Good morning students. Welcome to Geometry online session. In previous session, we have learned all the basic concepts required to solve practice set 3.5. Okay. So let's quickly revise all those theorems. First theorem is tangent secant theorem. Now we have learned the theorem of angle between tangent and secant. It is also called as tangent secant theorem. So what is the statement? The angle between a tangent of a circle and a chord drawn from the point of contact is congruent to the angle inscribed in the arc opposite to the arc intercepted by that angle. Okay. So let's understand this with the help of figure. So you can see here BC is the tangent and AB is the secant. Okay. It is also called as chord of a circle. So the angle between the chord and the tangent is angle ABC. Okay. This is angle ABC. So what is given in the statement? This angle will be equal to the angle inscribed in the arc opposite to intercepted arc by that angle. Okay. So what is the intercepted arc by angle ABC? Correct. It is arc ADB. Okay. So this is the intercepted arc. Now which is the opposite arc of this intercepted arc? Correct. It is arc ATB. Okay. This is opposite arc. So the angle inscribed in this arc will be equal to angle ABC. So here I have drawn angle ATB. So this angle will be equal to angle ABC. So this theorem is called as tangent secant theorem. Okay. So we can say here angle ABC is equal to half major arc ADB, that is equal to ATB. Okay. Now the next theorem we have learned is the theorem of internal division of chords. So here we can see say these chord AB and chord CD, they are intersecting in the interior of the circle at point E. So this theorem is called as internal division of chords. Okay. So what this theorem says? AE into EB is equal to CE into ED. That is product of segments of one chord is equal to the product of segments of other chord. Okay. Then the next theorem is theorem of external division of chords. Now here you can see chord AB and chord CD, they are intersecting each other in the exterior of the circle at point E. So what is the theorem? AE into EB, same way the product of segment of one chord is equal to product of segments of other chord. So AE into EB is equal to CE into ED. Okay, this is called as theorem of external division of chord. Then we have seen tangent secant segments theorem. It means EA into EB is equal to ET square. I hope everyone is understanding all this theorem, everyone is remembering this. Okay, if you have any doubt regarding this, you can watch the previous video. Now let's start with practice set 3.5. Okay, first question. In the given figure, ray PQ touches the circle at point Q. PQ is equal to 12, PR is equal to 8. Find PS and RS. Now observe this figure. In this figure you can see PQ touches the circle at point Q. That means PQ will become tangent and PS will become the secant. Okay, or you can say SR and this tangent touches each other at point, they intersect each other at point P. Okay, so you have to find now PS and RS, the measure of PS and RS. So let's start here with the solution. First you have to write what is given to you, that is PQ is given as 12 and PR is given as 8. So we will write here PQ is a tangent to the circle. So by tangent secant segment theorem, okay, we have here SR as a secant and PQ as tangent. So we can use here tangent secant segments theorem. So you will get PQ square is equal to PR into PS. Now let's substitute the values. PQ is 12, so 12 square will be 144. It is equal to PR is 8, so 8 into PS. Therefore PS is equal to 144 upon 8, that is equal to 18. So we got the value of PS. Now how to find value of RS? You can see here P, R, S, these are collinear points. Okay, so you can write here PS is equal to PR plus RS. So let's substitute the values. PS we know it is 18 and RS we have to find out. PR is 8. So RS will be equal to PS minus PR, that is 18 minus R. 18 minus 8 is equal to 10. So your final answer will be PS is equal to 18 units and RS is equal to 10 units. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question. In the given figure, chord MN and chord RS intersects at point D. If RD is equal to 15, DS is equal to 4, MD is equal to 8, you have to find length of DN. And second is if RS is equal to 18, MD is equal to 9, DN is equal to 8, find DS. Okay, so these are the segments of the chords given and you have to find any one segment. Okay, so if you observe this figure, it is nothing but internal division of chords. So you can use the theorem of internal division of chords. Okay, so let's start with the solution. RD is equal to, see the first question, RD is equal to 15, DS is equal to 4, MD is equal to 8, and you have to find length of DN. So the by theorem of chords of intersecting inside the circle, or you can write here theorem of internal division of chords. RD into DS is equal to MD into DN. Now substitute the values here. RD is 15, DS is 4, MD is 8 and DN you have to find out. Okay, so DN is equal to 15 into 4 upon 8, that is equal to 60 upon 8, that is nothing but 7.5 units. So the value of DN is 7.5 units. Okay, now you have to solve the second question. So RS is given as 18, MD is given as 9 and DN is given as 8. Okay, so let's apply theorem of internal division of chords. You can write here RD into DS is equal to MD into DN. Now this RD you can write as RS minus RD DS. Okay, this RD you can write as RS minus DS. Okay, so that I have written here into DS is equal to MD into DN. Reason you will write as RS is equal to RD plus DS. Now RS we know, so substitute the value here. 18 minus DS into DS is equal to 9 into 8. Okay, why we did this? Because we don't know the value of RD, but we know value of RS, so we have converted this RD in the form of RS minus DS. Okay, so therefore DS square is equal to DS square minus 18 DS. I have multiplied this bracket by DS. Okay, so you will get DS square minus 18 DS plus 8 9s are 72. So I have shifted that to the other side. You will get 72 is equal to 0. Okay, this equation you will get. Now let DS is equal to X. We have to assume DS as X. So your equation becomes X square minus 18X plus 72 is equal to 0. Now if you solve this equation, you will get X minus 6 in one bracket and X minus 12 in other bracket, that is equal to 0. So your value of x will be x is equal to c 6 and x is equal to 12. Okay, you all have seen how to solve such kind of equations. Okay, factors you have to find out, and accordingly you will find the value of x. Two values for ds you will get. One value is 6 and other value is 12 units. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. In the given figure, if PQ is equal to 6, QR is equal to 10, PS is equal to 8, then find TS. Okay, if you can see here which theorem you can apply? Correct. Here you can use the theorem of external division of chords. Chord TS and chord RQ, they are intersecting each other in the exterior of the circle at point P. So you can apply the theorem of external division of chords. So you can write here, by the theorem, PT into PS is equal to PR into PQ. Now we don't know PT or PR, okay, but this PT you can write in the form of PS plus TS, okay, because we know that P, S, T are collinear points. Similarly, P, Q, R are also collinear points. Okay, so instead of PR we can write QR plus PQ. So your equation becomes TS plus PS in one bracket into PS is equal to QR plus PQ into PQ. Okay, now let's simplify this. You'll get TS plus, substitute the values here, TS plus PS value is 8 into 8 plus 10 plus 6 into 6. Now 8 into TS plus 8 into 8 is 64, that is equal to 10 plus 6 is 16 into 6. If you simplify this, you will get 16 into 6 is 96. So 8 into TS is equal to 96 minus 64, that is equal to 32. So therefore TS is equal to 32 upon 8, that is equal to 4 units. So the value of TS is 4 units. Okay, so this was very simple sum. I hope you all have understood this. Now let's move on to the last question from practice set 3.5, that is, in the given figure, seg EF is a diameter and seg DF is a tangent segment. The radius of the circle is R. Prove that DE into GE is equal to 4R square. Okay, so if you observe this figure carefully, you will see here EF is a diameter, DF is a tangent segment. So you can apply here theorem of tangent secant segments theorem. Okay, so let's start with the solution. EF is a diameter and DF is a tangent segment, and we know that tangent at any point on the circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. So you can write here angle HFD is equal to 90 degree by tangent theorem. Okay, now you will get here right angle triangle. So in right angle triangle DEF, you can write hypotenuse square is equal to EF square plus DF square by Pythagoras theorem. This will be your equation 1. Now using tangent secant segment theorem, you can write DE into DG is equal to DF square. Okay, so this will be your equation 2. Now subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, we get DE square minus DE into DG is equal to DEF square plus DF square minus DF square. Okay, now let's simplify this. DE you can take common, so DE into bracket DE minus DG is equal to DF plus DF square minus DF square, you can cancel. So what is remaining here? EF square. Now if you observe this figure, point E, G, D are on the same line. So instead of writing here, you can see DE minus DG. DE minus DG. What you can write here? Correct. It is GE. So instead of this term you can write DE into GE is equal to, now EF, this EF is nothing but 2 times radius because it is a diameter. So we know that radius is R, so it becomes 2R square. So that is equal to 4R square. Okay, I hope all of you have understood this. Hence we have proved DE into GE is equal to 4R square. Okay, so we have completed practice set 3.5. I hope all of you can solve all the sums from problem set also. This is the assignment question. In figure, O is the center of the circle and B is the point of contact. Segment OE is perpendicular to segment AD. AB is equal to 12. AC is equal to 8. You have to find AD, DC and DE. Okay, so this sum you have to solve in your notebook. So we will meet in the next session. Thanks for watching this video.